Hello everybody, my name is Magic, and today we're talking about the new community playlist game type, Drop Zone. Now I just wanted to kind of talk about some of my first impressions on the game and what I think and how I think you guys can enjoy it and play better while trying this game type out. So first off, Drop Zone. It's quick games, lots of actions, pretty hardcore, pretty fast paced, and there's not too much useless running. And there's several reasons why I like this game so far, at least for now since it's new and fresh, but let me get right into exactly what this game is. So basically, Drop Zone, the easiest way to think about it is to compare it to Capture the Flag, King of the Hill. Think about King of the Hill back in the Halo days where the hill would rotate on different time intervals. In this case, happens to be 60 seconds, and whichever team controls it gains points. So on top of that, so it's the first to 7,500 points, same as typical team deathmatch. And as I just said, you accumulate these points by maintaining control of the drop zone. Now, if you maintain control, you also get care packages dropped. So either team can pick up the care packages, but the interesting thing is that if you were the first man on the scene, if you're the one who gained control of the area, then you get to pick them up just a bit faster than your teammates. So it gives you a bit of an advantage to get right in there first and grab all those kill streaks. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome. The kill streaks are typically like they're on average like mid-range type kill streaks, and it seems that they get better the further the game gets along. I don't know if that's for sure, but it does seem to happen where towards the end of the game you'll see Pavlos, AC-130s, stuff like that. Now that being said, since you're dropping kill streaks from the sky and they really want you to control the objective, kill streaks are not a function in this game. So in other words, if you have Specialist and you like to run Hardline, that is completely useless. That's what happened to me the first time I played this game. I was running Hardline and it's completely wasted perk because it gives you one kill closer to your kill streak, which doesn't exist. On that note, let me tell you guys the class setup that I have, and I'll tell you why, and it works quite nicely. And it's part of the reason why I like this game, because it gives you something to change it up. I mean, typically I play Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and usually Steady Aim or some other third perk, and that's because I like to win those gun battles. And I feel like that's the best perk setup for your, for a well-rounded average game, whatever it happens to be. They're really solid perks. You can't go wrong with those, right? This game type, those aren't necessarily gonna help you out the most. And it really depends on how you're playing. Like this game, you can go for kills, but it typically means your team's losing, because if you're playing the game right, you're controlling the base, or the drop zone, so to speak, and you're right in the middle of everyone's fire. So you do die a lot, and you don't get a lot of kills necessarily if you're controlling. Now, if you're attacking, you know where they are. You can hunt them down, you can get those kills. It'll help out your KDR ultimately, but you're really not winning if you're always on the attack. So that being said, kill streaks. With everyone in one spot, people are constantly lobbing grenades, constantly lobbing C4. Blast Shield is a great perk to have to help keep yourself alive and help maintain control of the drop zone and get those extra care packages, So Drop Zone, definitely a very much recommended perk. Now keep in mind you're sacrificing Quick Draw, so that's a little tough here. As you guys can see, I've been playing with the P90, and I think this is a great gun for this game type, especially on these more close quarter levels, because it has a high ammo capacity, so you don't have to reload as much, which is a factor if you're not using Sleight of Hand. I use Blind Eye to help protect myself from the constant air support, which is more relevant if your team is losing, the other team's getting all the care packages, but either way, at least you're safe. So yeah, P90 is doing pretty good. You can run around nice and quick, large ammo capacity. I feel like it's pretty good firing from the hip if you're using a Steady Aim Pro, which I am. And yeah, I just think it's generally a good class. And if you're not quite a fan of submachine guns, as I'm sure many of you aren't, and I mean some levels don't really call for it, I've been using the I mean you can use any assault rifle really, but I'm using the CM9, same perks, so Blast Shield, Blind Eye, and Steady Aim, and I've been throwing extended mags on the assault rifle just so I don't have to worry about reloading as often, and it kind of helps you in those tight situations where you need to hip fire and just spray and cross your fingers and pray that you don't die. Spray and pray, right? So anyways, what else to get at? I mean, I really like it because it gives you something different to do. You're not doing the typical, as I said before, sleight of hand, quick draw, running around gunning everybody down. It's different. I don't know if this is necessarily the best game type to go ahead and get your KDR up, because if you play to win, you will die quite a bit. It's just the kind of facts, unless the team really sucks. But I don't know. It's fun, it's cool, it's different. I'm at least going to play it for a little while. I don't know if it's going to get old or not, but you do get a lot of points, especially if you're capturing. As you can see right here, it's like 20 points every like half second. So you do rack up points real quick. A lot more points capturing it than you would by running around getting kills. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have to say I generally enjoy it. What else is there to talk about for this game type? What I have noticed is in some lobbies, some people really seem to like to try their quick scoping stuff. I imagine it's a bunch of guys trying to get montages and whatever. And that's probably because, you know, they know where you are. Everyone's always running and converging in the same place. So if people are lining you up down that alley, a sniper I should say, then it's kind of, you know, you're kind of bait. And it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but you know, the one great way to counter that, especially if you like to play riot shield every once in a while, is to do exactly that. Run up with a riot shield, provide your team some cover. They're going to shoot at your shield for some stupid reason. I don't understand why people bother shooting at riot shields. You get lots of points, and you help protect your team, help capture the objective. You're not getting sniped down. And yeah, as well, it seems to be a really common kill streak for sentry guns to come out. So you can definitely get a lot of points. Definitely rank up real quick if you have a riot shield and you're running up against a sentry gun, because they're just gonna keep pounding you, and you get like 600 points in like a few seconds if no one shoots you. So it's pretty cool, pretty fast paced, like I said, and definitely a very exciting game type. But that about wraps it up. You know, let me know what you think in the comment section down below after you go ahead and try this game type. And until next time, this has been Magic People. I will see you all later. Take it easy.